All right, welcome to my desktop. I'm Major Freak. I'm researching talking points that are used by Sega, Ubisoft, Atari, all the big gaming companies that are pushing or trying to get into the NFT money printing thing, quote unquote, a scammy source of revenue. And I was reading up, just going through as much as I could find, and there's not a lot. There's 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 I think these are the big, like, I'll probably have like less, I can count on my fingers, and I probably won't get more than this, but these seem to be the major talking points. Just in case, during the keynote, Hilmar starts pushing out any words like this. And especially what I'm afraid of is, and I want to view because it's like a sub talk off this, but it's on the schedule, about Qantas, their software thing, their new technology for decentralized. I'm going to be watching that close to see if I can hear any keywords that are used by NFT, shills, basically. And I thought it was going to be hard slog. I thought I was going to have a huge list of look out for these words, but it all seems to be player focused, the buzzwords. It Besides, it's green, we're going to go green, or we're pushing for proof of stake because it's greener than her proof of work. It's all just vomited noosing. But while I was doing that, I read that. I was skimming through it and I saw this and I'm like, holy, that is totally what CCP always does when it needs an excuse to make themselves look good. Because in my Joker, one sec. All right. Yeah, my Joker-inspired thumbnail for my last little rant on this. I didn't clue on this because I was just looking at the facts. I was going, all right. Pearl Abbas shut down Hilmar, and Hilmar's no longer pushing NFTs. He made that announcement, and shortly after, we got the announcement of subscription price increases, and I attributed that to just Hilmar going from one to the other, just going, okay, we can't scam them that way, we'll scam them this way by jumping on the RuneScape bandwagon of raising subscription prices. And that was a logical step, right? But when I read this, I was like, holy crap, he's gonna blame us. Not, he's going to blame us, not Pearl Abyss and not RuneScape, for why they increase prices. He's going to use A plus B. A led to B. We had to, because you guys were so against NFTs, we decided not that Pearl Abbas told him to FTFU and gave him his marching orders, that we had to raise subscription prices, not because he's jumping on the RuneScape bandwagon, because we love you guys and we're just going to be so, we had to tighten the belts and it's the only way we can survive as a company, and it's our fault for depriving CCP of a scammy source of revenue. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to definitely be listening in on the keynote and that Qantas thing for this. For this kind of talking point right here. And I believe that Hilmar is going to be so, he always is, Foghorn Leghorn, that he'll actually, I wonder if he'll do Melania Trump and pretty much plagiarize this speech right here. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely looking up keywords. I'm researching it because I want to watch out for anything Hilmar says that leads me to any belief that that bag of hammers, that CCP, is actually going to keep trying to push. Because you got to think about it. Like when I said Hilmar's drooling over the... I'm going to scroll up here. Sorry, give me a sec. When I said last video he was drooling over this right here, right? And that Prolapse was scared and that Hilmar was frustrated that he couldn't tap into this. It's like I didn't clue in at the time, but now I have. Like just reading all this crap from these just immensely greedy gaming companies, that Hilmar wasn't scared. And I knew that. I knew Hilmar wasn't scared. But I didn't know why. And I didn't know the context. But I knew it was Pearl Abbas that put the screws to him. And now I know why Hilmar was not scared. Hilmar saw the theft. I don't think I have it linked here. But the theft of Axie Gaming from the Ronin blockchain transaction medium exchange for players that forces the players to pay for the transaction cost. I'm 100% sure. He saw that theft not as a waking, a wake-up call. He saw it as, oh, they were sitting on $500 million. I could be sitting on $500 million, And of course, the Icelandic arrogance takeover. Of course, our networks, we're Icelanders. We'd never have that kind of security problem because reasons. Yeah. So that's probably exactly what he was thinking. And why it took him so long after the theft to make the announcement, because it was like he was probably still talking up MFTs to Pearl Abbas, and Pearl Abbas was just shitting their pants because, ultimately it's their bottom line. And they're not arrogant. Well, we don't know that, but it probably, we don't know how many game developer CEOs are as arrogant as Hilmar. Probably a lot. So, and stubborn and just but maybe there's a lot. But what I am saying is that, yeah, it just confirms my last video of that. Yes, it was Pearl Abbas and not Hilmar that was scared of the theft. Yeah. In the interest of our fans and players, in the interest of our fans and players, what? The interests of our fans and players are the top priority for the team. It's just, cognitive dissonance there. The interests of our fans and players are the top priority for the team. We're making this game for you to enjoy, whatever the cost is. If you care, we care too. With love, CCP. Dear Capsuleers, we hear you.